Hi, hello, welcome back. And if you're new, I hope that you if you can tell, I've changed my name. aSplashofPeach. Do you guys like it? I think it's unique. I wanted it to kind of flow with my business name, Peach Essentials, and I like to do custom color. So I went with a splash of peach. Not like the color peach, but me, because that's my nickname, Peach. So, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about wholesale. Scratch that. Where is my brain? We're going to be talking about pricing for wigs, and this can be applied to pricing really anything. Bundles, lip gloss, clothing, accessories, anything. So, well, not really anything. Anything that you make or that you want to get paid by the hour for doing. You can still use this to make prices for like stuff that you don't actually make. You just wouldn't include the by the hour. You wouldn't include the hourly pay. Well, yeah, you wouldn't include the hourly pay. That's the only difference. But we are going to get right on into it. I want to first talk about this formula, because you know everything has a formula to it. So we're going to talk about creating your formula, your pricing formula. That's what we're going to call it, your pricing formula. So you're going to want to add multiple things together. My handwriting sucks, but that's the formula. So you're gonna add cost of goods. I have hair in my mouth. There's always hair everywhere. So basically it is your cost of goods. Then you're gonna add your profit margin. Then you're gonna add shipping, and then you're gonna add any transaction fees. That could be like PayPal fee, for example. Like most vendors charge a PayPal fee just for you sending them money. You can break that up into how many different items you purchase, and then add on to each individual item regular retail price. And then you're gonna add, or it could be excuse me, on my website I accept Sazzle, and they charge, especially for a hair business, they charge about 8%. And 8% is a lot. Like, let's say, for example, so let's say you have an order for 500. Sazzle is going to charge you 8%, just, you know, they're going to charge you 8% for using them. So let's subtract 8%. That's $40. So that is $40 out of my 500 that I got for selling, let's say, this wig. We sold this wig for 500. The customer chose to pay with Sazzle. Sazzle's going to take $40 out of that 500. So yeah, you want to make sure you factor those things into your prices if you use those type of things like Sazzle, QuadPay, Afterpay, yeah, those things. And then you're gonna want to add in, did I say shipping? I said shipping. Lastly, you're gonna want to add in your labor. So this is how much you want to make by the hour. If you guys need like help calculating your hourly pay, let's say for example you want to make 100,000 a year. So you want to make 100,000 in a year. You are going to divide that by 12. And then you're going to, that's 12 months in a year. You're going to divide that by 12. So that's, you need to make 8,000 and this much in a month. That's how much you need to make in a month to make 100,000 in a year. Now we're going to divide that by 4. This is how much you need to make in a week. And let's just say you want to work no more than 40 hours a week. So we're going to divide that by 40. This is your hourly pay. Now, 40 hours in a week, let's say that's your hourly pay, 52. Now let's say 40 hours a week that's not really a lot, because if it takes you 3 hours to make each wig, so we're gonna divide 40 by 3. You need to make approximately 13 wigs. Well, you need to sell approximately 13 wigs in a week. So that is how you can calculate your hourly pay. And that is also how you can just keep yourself on track. And so you know that you set goals. That's how you kind of want to break it down. You want to break your goals down into smaller, obtainable goals so they seem more reachable. Like if your goal is just, okay, I want to make 100,000 in a year. Like you need to break it down more so you can so you can see that you're reaching your goal and you know what you need to do to reach your goal in a week, in a month, and so on. So we're going to go ahead and get to using the formula and show you guys how this formula works. We're going to start off with Taylor. This is Taylor. Taylor is a 20-inch 613 frontal wig. She is actually going to be getting her own series on this channel. It's going to be like a quality check series just to keep you guys updated on the quality of the hair, so you guys can see exactly how durable the hair is, how long the hair lasts, how much she can withstand, because I'm all about, if you're gonna spend your money on a nice wig, you want it to be a wig that you're gonna really get your money's worth. So that is basically what I'm gonna be showing you guys, that you're gonna be getting your money's worth. So we're gonna do I have a video that I need to upload of me adding this color on her. I'm going to install her, and then you guys make sure that you go and follow us on Instagram. I'm gonna do a poll and see what color you guys want me to do next on her. Now, because this is a quality check and I normally do like the baking soda, dish detergent and clarifying shampoo to take the color out, but I'm actually going to bleach the color out of her so I can actually show you guys how durable she is. But nevertheless, that is for a different video, but just stay tuned for that is coming up, y'all. And she is, I freaking love her. Like, I've worn her a couple times now. I wore her to my trip with Vegas, y'all. I mean, not Vegas, my trip to Atlanta, and I got so drunk and she was so tangled, and now look at her. She is fine. She don't even look like she was rubbed all against the floor and the walls and carried up the stairs and snatched off later on that night. She don't look like she went through none of that, okay? She don't look like she went through none of that, but she did, and she is strong, okay? And she is worth every penny. Now, so back to the formula. So let's say for 3 bundles, 20-inch and a 18-inch frontal, you spent $370. $370. Now we are going to add our profit margin. Your profit margin really could be whatever you want it to be. It's between 0 and 100, of course. We're gonna go with a 30% profit margin. You can like Google the average profit margin for your industry, or whatever you're selling. So for like the hair business, I think the average profit margin is like 35 or something, but we're just gonna use 30. So we are going to add 30%. Adding 30% is $111. That's how much you're gonna profit. So we're at $481. And then you're gonna add $40 for shipping. So now you're at $521. That is how much I would sell the bundles in the frontal. Without making a wig, I would sell it for that. That I'm making sure I get my 30% profit, and I am getting my money back that I spent. Now, if you're gonna make it into a wig, you wanna add your hourly pay, because you can't forget to pay yourself. You made that wig. You spent the time to make that wig, so you gotta pay yourself, okay? Now, let's say we said 52 an hour, right? So that is gonna be 156. So we're gonna add 156 because it took 3 hours to make this wig, or however long it took you to make the wig. Now you're at $677. That is what Taylor would be going for, to make sure that you get your money back you spent, your profit margin on just the hair, and then your hourly pay. Those are the most important things. You need to get your money you spent, your profit, and your hourly pay. I'm going to do another example with you guys over here with Megan. Girl, you're like out the frame. Megan is a 18-inch natural straight raw Indian wig. She's beautiful, y'all. Like, I feel like this lighting is not really giving her justice. Mind you, y'all, this is a straight wig. This is what raw Indian straight looks like in its most natural form. Okay, she does have like a little bit of a bump up there, but she's actually gonna be for sale soon after I get her together. I'm probably gonna add some highlights. I'm actually gonna reconstruct her. This is my wig from my photo shoot. She will be on sale because this is a used wig from my photo shoot, although she was only used for like 30 minutes, if that. But yeah, so let's say, Megan, you spent $254 on 3 bundles, 18-inch, and a, what is this? A 16-inch. This is, wait. This is looking like shorter than 16-inch. Anyways, a 14-inch maybe? 14-inch closure. This is a closure wig. Taylor is a frontal. This is a closure. So, let's say you spent $254 for 3 bundles, 18-inch, and a 14-inch closure. You're gonna add your profit margin, 30%. See? Profit margin, add 30%. 76, that's what you profit off the hair alone. That is just your profit from the hair, okay? Now we're at 330. So that's if you were to like sell this as a bundle deal with a closure. That's how much she would go for if you only wanted to profit 30%. Then you're gonna add your shipping. $40. I'm sorry, this is how much she would go for, because you gotta throw in that shipping there. That shipping not coming out of your pocket, okay? That's yeah. And then you want to add your hourly pay, and we said $156. This is after you construct her into a wig minimum customizations. You know, you do want to factor in though, like if you're plucking, you know, plucking could take hours. Your money, you know, another $50. You plucked her for an hour, another $50. So now you're at 4 hours. 3 hours to make the wig, hour to pluck, 4 hours, 200. You get that? Oh, yeah, that's my daughter. But we're not gonna factor in plucking. I don't want y'all to get confused. We're just gonna factor in wig construction. So we are at 526, and that is what you would go for. 526. You're gonna get your money you spent, your profit off the bundles, and then your hourly pay. You don't want to leave none of those out, because that's how you make your money. Your time is valuable. You need to be paid for that. Okay. So that is, you know, very simple how you come up with your pricing. Let's say if you did a wig with variant lengths. So let's say if this was like a 14, 16, 18 wig with a 14-inch closure. Then you take the price for each item, add it together, and then you do your profit margin, you add your shipping, and then you add labor. Very easy and not hard to do. There's profit margin calculators, like you can Google profit margin, and you can literally like put in how much you spent, put in your profit margin, and it'll tell you, you know, it'll add it for you and then tell you. So you don't have to worry about doing it yourself. I hope this video was helpful. Please don't forget to comment if there is anything else you guys would like to see. Yeah, I enjoy doing these videos. I know I'm not consistent. I've been going through like a lot. My daughter, she is 11 months tomorrow. I haven't really did a video since I was pregnant. It's almost been a year later. Well, now that she's getting bigger and requires less attention, I would definitely be more consistent. So, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button and stay tuned and we'll be back.